Hey my beautiful Aquarius peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Ann from CancerMoonsTarot and I'm coming at you guys with your mid-January 2023 tarot reading. How are you? I hope you guys are well. Before we start today's video, I just want to give a quick announcement. If anybody's interested in any sort of personal services, products, and so much more, feel free to check the link in the description down below. That link will be to my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. I do want to mention the only way anybody can ever get a personal service with me will be through my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com, so do be careful of people who impersonate me and many other tarot readers on the internet. I will never personally DM you asking you to read for you, and I will never personally DM you asking for money. So if you see somebody doing that, please report and block the individual, as it's a person impersonating me or any other reader. So regardless, Aquarius, how are you? I hope you're having a really good start here so far to your 2023. Hope the year is going to be fantastic for you. And without a further ado, we're going to get on into it. So let's go ahead and see what's up here for the Aquarius gang. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout mid-January 2023. What information is going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout mid-January 2023. Starting out here with the overall energy for you, what do we have? And we do have here the King of Swords. So King of Swords coming into play here for you. You could be connecting here potentially with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or potentially a fellow Aquarius. So King of Swords is a card here that definitely represents being in more of a disciplined energy. I kind of feel like you're standing by what you said. You're standing by what your actions are. You're not backing down with something here, jumping into mid-January. I'm standing by what I believe, what I said, what I'm doing, and there's nobody here that can change my mind. So that's the way that the overall energy is coming up here for your mid-month. Taking a look into your current situation, Six of Cups. We also have here Seven of Cups. And lastly for you, we have here Page of Swords. Yeah, you're saying here, I've learned from my past. I'm not going to make a repetitive mistake. The past is meant to learn from. The past's experiences allowed me to learn from what I've went through and what I've gone through, and there's no way in hell I'm going to have any sort of repetitive cycle. So Aquarius, you are very adamant here of not having repetition in your life and of not repeating previous cycles. Now, having a look at the next card here, Six of Cups, right? This is talking about the past. Seven of Cups here. This is talking about new opportunities to go forward. So right now, your mind in mid-January is all about, where do I want my future to go? What do I want my future to be? What opportunities can I take? The world is your oyster, is essentially the vibe coming in here for you. So you have so much opportunity and so much room for opportunity. And I think you're taking a lot of time here, Page of Swords, to reflect on what will be the best move and the best choice for you in regards to where you want to take your life to next. So Aquarius, like I said, overall energy, King of Swords, you're being very much so in that energy of, I'm standing by what I want. I'm sticking with what I said. I'm not letting anybody change my mind or change my opinions. There is no way in hell I'll be repeating my past. I'm all about going forward. And considering you have a lot of outlets of opportunity available to you, you're giving yourself some time here to kind of think what would be the best choice or what would be the best path for me, okay? So that seems to be what's happening here currently, setting foot into mid-January. So let's go ahead and clarify. First thing I want to see is the Six of Cups. Tell me about what's going on here. What repetitive cycle, if you will, is Aquarius avoiding in mid-January 2023? And what do we have? Eight of Cups and the Lovers. Definitely could be a romantic cycle. It does feel that way for the vast majority of you, So I do believe for the vast majority of Aquarians, you're avoiding a repetitive love cycle. Lover's card here could be a Gemini. You might have been dealing with a Gemini, or you could have it somewhere in your chart. Nonetheless here though, Eight of Cups all the way to the Lovers, you're very tired of dealing with a romantic cycle where, this person would walk away, they'd come back, you'd be together, you wouldn't be together, you'd break up, you'd make up. That's the kind of ordeal we're kind of looking at here. So I do feel like in terms of the past, it was a very big ongoing breakup, makeup kind of situation. So if that is something you were dealing with, Aquarius, you're very much so avoiding it. There's no way you're going back here. Now, if it's not in correlation to actual love and romance, the Lover's card here could be representing something you were once very connected to. So this could represent a certain kind of career choice or career path for you. Maybe there was a career path that you were a part of and it just became very repetitive repetitive. Maybe there was a lot of things happening that you weren't liking in said career, and considering that there was so much repetition of these negative things happening, you've decided to move away from that career. You want to open and expand into something new. You could have been getting fed up with a career here in the past, and now you're making sure that you never go back to that type of work and occupation again. So it doesn't have to be physical love. It could be a friendship. It could be your career. It could be family. Maybe somebody here is not to be trusted. And you've learned that throughout all the lessons you've had of like kind of repetitively dealing with them, you see? So nonetheless, Aquarius, in terms of your past and in terms of your present, you are avoiding here a very repetitive cycle of something that's on and off. Okay, let's have a look here and see what's coming in here for you though. So what's going to be coming in here for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, regarding mid-January 2023? First card out, we do have here the Four of Cups. Next card out is going to be the Nine of Wands. And then lastly for you, we have here the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. You're really nurturing yourself here coming into mid-January, but it's also very prominent that you're avoiding someone very specifically, or a situation that's very specific to you. It goes back to whatever you don't ever want to deal with again. This cycle that you never want to repeat again. You're doing everything within your power to make sure that you are restricting this situation from being able to be a part of your life. So you are very adamant about not going back to the past and not repeating something. You are keeping your distance 110%. So looking at what's coming in here for you, not only are you avoiding a previous cycle, but you're nurturing yourself here with the Queen of Pentacles, making sure you're good. Okay, moving along here forward, let's have a look here and clarify one more card. I want to take a look at the Page of Swords. In terms of all the opportunities that Aquarius has available to them, what is the one they're most interested in, or what opportunity are they really paying a lot of attention to? Ace of Swords, World card, and then we have here Ace of Cups. Anything that is fulfilling at this point is really what you're looking for. I don't think that it's in terms of specifics. It's like, I'm just looking for something that's good, something that's stable, something that's honest. I'm just in a place and time in my life right now where I want stability, honesty, love, happiness, and contentment with whatever it is that I'm doing with my life, because you're looking for a peaceful life, okay? Is the way that all this is showing up, Aquarius, and understandably so. At the end of the day, I think a lot of us are looking for a peaceful life, to reach a state of contentment within our own lives. In terms of if you're looking for love, you're looking for an honest partner, somebody who can be an end-all be-all, the World card, and then Ace of Cups, most importantly, somebody here you can love and have, unconditional love to share with one another. So if you're looking for love, you're looking for the right person, the end all be all. They're honest, they're loving, they're caring, everything there's reciprocated. If you're looking for new career, I'm looking for the end all be all career. It's like you're in a point in time in your life right now, Aquarius, where you just want to be comfortable, you want to be content, and you want to be in a place of peace. I don't want to deal with no bullshit, don't want to deal with no negativity, don't want to deal with none of that. I just want to find something that is stable and good and calm. So I definitely get kind of like settling down vibes too. You want to settle down here and just really enjoy your life and get into a solid, steady routine. Whether that routine is, comfortability in love, or that routine's comfortability in a career. You're just not looking for BS or games or anything that's repetitive, to be quite fair. All right. Moving on forward, though, let's have a look here and see what you can expect now throughout the rest of your mid-January. So what can Aquarius expect here, please, throughout the rest of mid-January 2023? Aquarian, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. First card out, we do have here the Nine of Pentacles. Moving into the next card, we have the Two of Cups. Then we have here the Hermit. And lastly for you, we have here the High Priestess. Okay. In terms of Aquarians looking for love, I don't feel like it's too far off. It might not be manifesting or happening here in mid-January, but I can certainly say now that you're single and now that you're working on yourself and you're nurturing your life, I really do feel like love here is not too far away from you. Now, the Hermit card here to the High Priestess. This is where things get interesting. Hermit card is the card here that can represent wisdom, and also the High Priestess here is the card that can represent your intuition. I believe that what you can expect throughout the rest of January is that you're learning to harness more of your wisdom from your intuition. You're in a space and time in your life right now where you're really listening to what your gut feeling is telling you. At the end of the day, your gut feeling has shown you in many situations before that it is absolutely correct. There's probably a few situations you can look back at, Aquarius, and be like, I probably should have listened to my gut there. So you're learning to really follow your intuition here, moving throughout the rest of mid-January, because you notice notice that your intuitive ability acts as a guide and it takes you to where you need to go next. So in terms of what you feel is the right moves to make, you're going to be making those right moves. You're not doubting yourself. You're not questioning yourself. You're not questioning with what feels right. You're going with the flow and making sure that all the choices and decisions you make are the choices that just feel like they're the right ones. So you're allowing your intuition here, or your higher self, if you will, to be guiding you at this time. And I really do love that for you. It's actually a really good energy for sure. You know, taking a look here once again at the Nine of Pentacles to the Two of Cups. Like I did mention, for Aquarians that are looking or in search of love, I don't feel like it's too far off. Two of Cups though here can represent the other stuff though too. So for those of you in search of a career that's cool, calm, collected, that could be an end all be all, it may not be that far off as well. Sorry guys, let me silence my phone because it's going crazy throughout this reading and I don't want to be distracted. But regardless, for those of you that are looking for like that end all be all career where you can settle down and relax, it might not be that far off as well here with the Two of Cups showing up too. Same thing with that great friendship. So I feel here for many of you, you're just tired of the BS. I'm tired of negativity. I'm tired of repetitive cycles. I'm just tired. You know, Aquarius, been there so many times in my life. I know how it feels. So you're just tired of being tired. I want to be content. I want to settle down. And I want to enjoy what I got going on. So I'm taking the opportunity right now to better myself and to better my life and to put myself in better positions. How am I getting a text message when my phone is on Do Not Disturb? Aquarius, everybody doesn't want me to settle down right now. They all want my attention, okay? Moving forward, you might not even hear it because this microphone's good at cutting out stuff, but I'm getting tons of text messages right now. Regardless of Aquarius, moving forward, let's take a look and see what the universe has in store for you in terms of advice, okay? So, in terms of advice here for Aquarius, what do we got showing up here, please? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In terms of advice, what does the universe have here for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Let's go ahead and take a look. First card out, we do have here the Eight of Swords, and then we have here the Emperor. We also have here the Wheel of Fortune, and we have here the Death card. Wonderful. So one of the two things that I want to talk about here first, or well, these two cards, excuse me, that I want to talk about here is going to be the Eight of Swords and the Emperor. So in regards to this pairing that we see in terms of advice for you, Eight of Swords is a card that can represent worry. It could represent overthinking. Emperor card is quite the opposite. The Emperor is like, I know what I'm doing, okay? I'm in control, I'm making the right choice, and I'm doing what I want to do. So the universe here is trying to say, don't second guess yourself, don't doubt yourself at this time, don't doubt what your feelings are telling you, because your feelings are a guide, okay? And I was touching base on that with you guys earlier when I was mentioning, you know, High Priestess here to the Hermit card. Your intuition is going to be used as a guide here this month. So listen to what your feelings are telling you, because your feelings are going to guide you and steer you really in the right direction, okay? Moving along here into the next card for Aquarius, or the next pairing, we have here the Wheel of Fortune, and we have here the Death card. So Wheel of Fortune here is the card that can represent abundance, it can represent literal fortune, and then the Death card here is the card that represents transformation. I really feel like what the universe is trying to say is like, always remember, like, you don't have to go back to these old repetitive cycles just because the opportunity's there and you believe that maybe it can work out better this time. If you want genuine change to happen and manifest in your life, all you have to do is walk away from the things that don't serve you so you can start aligning with the things that will serve you. You know, I have a lot of people often ask me, well, Ant, I've been living a life that's not fulfilling. I've been living a life of things that are just not serving me. I don't understand why. The first question that I ask to those people is, what are you investing in? Are you investing in the same shit expecting a different result? Because if you keep putting yourself in the same position, you're going to get the same results. And at the end of the day, your investments are so important, because if you're making these investments into people who are not giving you space and room to grow, you're not going to see the growth that you desire. So at the end of the day, universe says here for you, Aquarius, you can change anything you want. Don't bother giving your energy back to the same old stuff, because at the end of the day, you'll get the same old results. It's time for you here to see change, okay? And I definitely see change happening and occurring here for you, because like I said, you are very adamant, King of Swords, of not giving back to any repetitive cycle. You're not making a reinvestment this time. It's over. It's done with. I'm ready here to give myself to brand new situations and opportunities that are manifesting and arising in my life. All I'm looking for is something comfortable, something honest, something loving that I can settle down in and enjoy my life and reach that state of contentment. And as I mentioned previously here too, I genuinely don't feel like that's too far off here for you. You know, Two of Cups here to the Nine of Pentacles. While you're on this journey, I think it's going to come a lot quicker than you can expect. You know, it could come in mid-January, the beginning of this state of contentment for you. But if it doesn't manifest in the beginning of January, in the second half of January here, it very well likely has a potential to manifest going forward, okay? All right, moving on forward for you. Let's hop on into the outcome. What's going to be the overall outcome here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout mid-January 2023. And what do we got showing up here for you? We got here the Four of Pentacles, followed up here with the Five of Cups. Believe it or not, I actually do like this response here in terms of an outcome. One thing I want to discuss here first is the Five of Cups. Five of Cups over here, as you can see, there is this man who looks relatively disappointed, and what he's looking at is he's looking at these three cups that have been knocked over. The Three of Cups in the tarot represents joy. So what's happening here is he's saying, I'm not happy because I lost something that I enjoyed. But what he doesn't notice is what's right behind him is two cups that are still standing. Often you'll hear a lot of tarot readers say with the Five of Cups, don't go crying over spilt milk. At the end of the day, this is the moment in time to recognize that just because there was something here that might have been valuable, it might have been fun, it doesn't mean that you can't get it again or even get something better. So I feel here for many Aquarians moving into mid-January, looking at the outcome, you're going to come to this realization of like, yeah, I've taken pretty, some heavy losses in my life. I've taken, situations that once made me happy and they turned into situations that weren't fulfilling. But at the end of the day, I'm removing myself from allowing myself to be put back and hold on to these negative situations that don't serve me, because what I'm deciding to do is I'm deciding to be the Two of Cups that's behind this man. I'm deciding to see what else is out there for me instead. So your whole perspective and mindset is changing. You're not holding on to the hopes that, these bad things in my life can change. You're taking direct action to make the bad things change into something positive. For example, if I'm connecting with a repetitive cycle with someone in love who never seems like they're going to change, instead of sitting there hoping they'll change one day, screw it. I'm going to just find somebody who's better. You're going to be that Two of Cups instead of the Three Cups that are knocked over. All right. So hopefully that makes sense here in terms of the way I explained it here for the outcome. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles could be the card of Recluse. It could be very similar to Hermit energy. So basically Four of Pentacles, Five of Cups. I'm removing myself away from crying over spilt milk, and instead I'm going to go find myself something better. So I love that for you. Aqua, seriously, really good reading here, and I like that you're sticking up for yourself once again with that King of Swords being the biggest card here in this entire tarot reading, right? It's the overall energy. I like that you're being super strict, super adamant about what you want, what you desire, and you're not allowing anything to kind of change what you want, what you believe, and what your mindset is at this time. So coming into the second half of January, really good news, really good vibes. And even if what you've been looking for doesn't manifest here yet, I do believe it's en route here to you, okay? All right, Aquarius, I like it. Baby, thank you so much for tuning in. Really, really appreciate it. If you are new here, definitely consider subscribing. I'd be more than happy to welcome you here into the Soul family. But Aqua, have yourselves a good one. Enjoy mid-January, and I'll see you in the next video. Much love, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.